Hold on for a second. Sorry, folks. Thought I heard something. But yeah, I wanted to come on here just real quickly and kind of give you my thoughts on something that everybody's been talking about since Comic-Con. We knew it was coming, and I talked about it when I did a live stream talking about the trailers and stuff that came out of Comic-Con, and that is of course DC's Titans. And yeah, I honestly I don't think we can really blame anybody for the disdain for it. Basically it's not exactly what people were hoping. The news broke that it was going to be created, and then as soon as the set pieces came out, like the pictures and all that of what was of the set and what was who was going to be portraying who, and yeah, not a lot of people were happy about this. Again, like I said, not a lot of people were happy about this, and it was, it was mainly, I think mainly it's the fact that, well, a lot of people were hoping we would get Teen Titans again, the animated Teen Titans again, and instead we ended up getting this. And I said it in the live stream, and I'll say it again. I think honestly this is Warner Brothers' way of, I wouldn't say getting back at the fans, but kind of saying, hey, you want Titans, you want Titans back, you want that grittiness that Titans had, okay, here you go. It's not the way fans wanted. It's not what fans wanted. What fans wanted was season 6 of Teen Titans. Like, we're getting Young Justice Outsiders, which is basically the long-awaited season 3. Fans wanted season 6 of Titans, but instead of Teen Titans, and instead we're getting DC Titans. We're getting the live-action one, and it is right now, as we could speak, a DC Universe streaming exclusive. But yeah, the reaction obviously is not very good for Titans. It's not. Mainly due to the fact that when you look at the way the trailers portraying the characters, and sorry, that was my dog going under my tripod there. But when you see how the characters are being portrayed here, it's not very favorable, especially when you got that line in the trailer of Robin after he kicks a lot of freaking criminals, bad guys' butts. He says F Batman after they show him stepping on one guy's face. He's basically murdering, killing, injuring all these other bad guys. And like I said, the thing that really people take out of this is the fact that he says F Batman. And then you have Raven portrayed the way she is. You have Starfire portrayed the way she is, and stuff like that. And it's like, everybody from Angry Joe to Linkara to anybody, is all wondering what the F is going on here. What the heck is going on here? This doesn't make sense. This is not right. And honestly, you can't blame people for being angry because, like I said, they wanted Titans, but they wanted season 6 of the animated Titans, not this. But I think what some people have to realize is, I think Angry Joe Vargas said it best. This version of Titans that we're getting, this live action MA version, mature audience version, this one that we're getting is aimed towards more of that teenage adolescent viewership. Basically, the rebellious teenager audience is what it is. Teenage girls, teenage boys that want to have a show or a series of shows that they can call their own, that basically says, yeah, this show gets me. This show understands what I'm going through. And that's what this is. That's what this one is. And, is it a good attempt? Right now, in the eyes of a lot of fans, no, it isn't. It's not really a good attempt. It's basically like you took something iconic and you screwed it up. And you're not supposed to do that. And I basically said, I think in my live stream, that we shouldn't really judge it at first. I mean, this is just a trailer. So for all we know, what we get beyond this trailer could be actually good. A lot of people thought, okay, Riverdale wouldn't be that good, and it turned out to be fascinating. A lot of people like it. A lot of people love Riverdale. Heck, a lot of people are hyped for this October when The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina debuts on Netflix. So, so we don't really know what Titans is really going to be like. For all we know, this is just to get people talking. They know that, because here's the thing, when it comes to any kind of trailers, whether it's television, trailers for upcoming television shows, television series, online web series, a hybrid of both, movies, you name it, they want to show the trailer that's going to get people talking, whether it's a positive reaction, a mixed reaction, or a negative reaction. And this is borderlining between mixed and negative. And it's getting the reaction. It's like people say about WWE. WWE they make decisions, actions based, they make decisions, they push certain superstars and storylines because they want to get a reaction, or they know they're going to get a reaction because they're in the reaction business instead of the wrestling business or even the sports entertainment business. They're mostly in the reaction business. And that's basically what this is. Entertainment, sports entertainment, there's always a portion of it, there's always a part of that has its own little sub area, its own little subdivision that's about getting reactions. And that's what Titans is doing. It's getting reactions right now, especially this trailer. It's getting a mixed to negative reaction. And the reason they're doing that is because they know people will tune in to at least attempt to drown it out. In other words, to probably prove a point. They know people will get the DC streaming service, maybe even watch a sneak peek or so on the CW, an edited down version. Different, edited down, change of dialogue, stuff like that. But they know people will tune in to watch to attempt to chastise it, to basically, take it to the gallows and make sure it has no return, to tie it to cement blocks and drop it into the ocean and make sure it sinks to the bottom, never to be seen again. They know people are going to want to tune in to give it that kind of, what they feel, justice it deserves. But yet, what could happen, and this is what Warner Brothers is probably hoping, is that the moment people tune in to see this series, this take on the Titans, that what they feel right now from that mixed to negative reaction on feeling will be changed, because what they'll see instead is not exactly what they were thinking it was going to be. And that's why we have to wait to pass judgment. That's what we have to do. We have to wait to pass judgment. I mean, look, if you want to pass judgment on it now, that's fine. But it's like the old saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because, just because, this has Zootopia on it and has books of Zootopia stuff on it, and it looks good, doesn't mean the stories inside will be. Or even if it's just this and you're thinking, oh, the stories won't be good, they won't be as good as Zootopia was, these follow-up stories, but yet when you read them, they turn out to be fascinating. Just because the cover doesn't reflect it, doesn't mean the story within it is not good. I mean, there are several movies to where the trailers, when you would first see them, make the movies look like they'd be pieces of crap, but then in the end, the movie turns out to be good. So, that's what I look at with Titans here. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. All I'm saying is let's not judge it before we see it. You know, and this being a streaming exclusive series, you know that just like with Netflix, you're going to get a majority of the episodes, if not a majority of the first season, released on its debut day, on the day of its debut. You're going to have all the episodes within the first day of its release, if not the first week, be showcased or be available on the DC Universe streaming app or the DC Universe streaming service. You know that's going to happen. You know all 13, 12 episodes or whatever, however it may be, or however many they may be, are going to be available right off the bat on the DC streaming service. So what will happen is you'll be able to have an opportunity to watch a few, maybe binge watch the entire series, watch a few, I should say, like I was saying, and then afterwards, pass the judgment you feel it deserves. That's basically the way I look at it. You know, the reason we got the trailer we did is because Warner Brothers knew, hey, we can get a reaction out of people if we show this kind of trailer. Whether it's a positive or negative or mixed reaction, we know we're going to get one. We're going to get people talking, and thus we're going to get people to watch the tune in, or download the service or get the streaming service, download the app, and then watch several episodes, if not binge watch the entire first season, because we got them talking about this, and they're going to want to see how messed up we made the Titans, and then in the end, knowing our luck, Titans will turn out to be good. Again, I'm not saying it will be, but that's the thought process that Warner Bros. Has. So when I look at Titans, look, I get what people are saying. It doesn't look good. It doesn't represent the Titans right. It's basically like Warner Bros. And DC's giving the big old middle finger to the fans because fans have been saying they want Teen Titans Season 6, And this is their way of giving fans the big middle finger, and they know that fans are going to tune, and then by giving them this kind of trailer, they know fans are going to tune in, want to see what's up, see how screwed up they made the Titans, and then in the end prove us all wrong by showing, hey, see, this series isn't as bad as you think it was. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking the mindset is. Now, will I be right? Probably not. Will I be wrong? Probably not. I don't know. None of us do. All this trailer did was get us to talk about this new Titan series, and get us to talk about it because it got a reaction, and that's what Warner Bros. And DC were hoping for. And they know that it's the kind of reaction that's going to get us to tune in to the debut episode, to binge watch the entire season if it's available right off the bat online, to either prove us wrong and show that, hey, this series is better than you thought it was, or to prove us right and that the series is as bad as we believed it was going to be. So I look at it this way. I get what people are saying, but as far as DC's Titans go, let's reserve judgment until the series debuts, and either it debuts all its episodes at once and you can binge watch it, or it's just once a week or something like that and you can watch it. Let's reserve judgment, because right now the trailer may look it or may cause it to look bad, is what I'm trying to say, excuse me. May cause it to look bad right now, but in the end it can be an entirely different story. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Do you think Warner Brothers did this intentionally to get the reaction because they know people will tune in and watch Titans, if not binge watch the entire season if it's available right off the bat? Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd like to hear from you, and I'll talk to y'all later.